because we're going. Hi.
Okay.
This is After the Who. What are we on? 3?
3.
I don't remember.
Sorry.
But I'll have to look it up before I put it on YouTube because I think it is 3 because I think I did it 2 last week.
Yeah. After the Who 2.
After the Who 2.
Yeah, but this is 3, I think.
I think you're right. So hello.
Hello.
We hope you saw the Doctor Who last night. If you didn't, turn this off, go watch it, and then come back.
Yes.
I have some Doctor Who questions for you, plus we'll just generally discuss the episode.
So I think the episode was great, scary, so Ella couldn't watch it.
Yeah.
But
She wanted to stay up and watch it, and we said, oh, maybe not this one.
I actually hated how it didn't show the child doctor's face.
Yeah. There's a lot to discuss from last night's episode. There was the whole Danny, Pink, and Clara date, and then her possibly going in his timeline, and her possibly being part of his timeline, and then the whole child doctor thing. There's a lot to discuss. Well,
and then the barn actually tied in with the time of the doctor.
Let's get started on questions, and then as we think of things, we can talk about them. Okay?
I just
What?
something. Because if the people who grabbed the ankle were time travelers, then who was the person who took the bedspread?
Yeah, that's a question too. Who was the person on the bed? Because we could argue that it was a figment of the imagination, but the bedspread was gone. So, who took it?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Okay, let's start with these questions.
Or it was just a kid playing a trick on them.
It could have been. That's what the doctor said.
I don't think it was though.
I don't know. All right. Favorite companion.
Clara Oswald, aka Jenna Coleman.
Mine is Rose.
Billie Piper.
Yep. Do we all, our family, have the same favorite doctor?
No.
We don't.
Yours
None of
is
us.
Tennant, mine is 7th, Dad is 4th, and Ella's is
Matt Smith.
Matt Smith of the 11.
Yep. And actually, somebody made an awesome
Ella.
background.
I'm just putting Ella up in the air.
Oh, you're doing this. Somebody made a
Ella.
cool cover photo for our page.
Yes.
With us sitting here, but he took the background, put us in the TARDIS with the doctors behind us, and David Tennant's right behind me.
It's your favorite doctor.
What do you think the thing on the bed was? Was it real or imaginary?
Real.
You think it was real? What do you think it was?
I don't know.
If Clara was the reason the doctor went on that quest to find something,
Well, it just appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Because they were under the bed, and then it went. So, and it never showed who it was in the episode. So, I feel like it ties in with Missy.
I would argue that what we saw was what they were imagining was back there, and that really it was nothing, that they were just, because they never looked at it because they turned away. So I'd argue that maybe it was what they were imagining instead of being real, but it took his bedspread.
And it, dented them when under the bed.
Oh, yeah, it did. It so Clara almost got smushed.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of something. I don't know. Anyway.
What do you think where do you think this episode falls in relation to other episodes?
Well, the one with the barn, where he went to the barn.
It connects with a lot of episodes, I think, but I think it's scarier than than a lot of the usual Doctor Who. It was pretty frightening. Yeah. It was good frightening.
I love the Doctor's poem, though.
Yeah?
And I wonder who wrote Listen.
I don't know. How is this Doctor different?
He's angry, scary, and...
I don't know. He's getting better.
He is...
Less angry and scary.
Mm-hmm.
He's,
Scottish.
Scottish.
One thing that he does have the same with all the doctors, he is still not ginger.
I know. Do you think the Doctor will remember seeing Clara as a boy?
No, because his face was covered the entire time.
And he didn't look at her.
Yeah, he never looked at her. Maybe he just thinks it's some weird lady.
And she said she told him it was a dream, so maybe he'll believe it was a dream.
Yeah. And that's why he thought everybody had
the same dream. Yep. Where do the Doctor's bodies for regeneration, where do they come from?
I think other dead people.
Yeah? Maybe that heaven where Missy is? That was a stretch.
Yeah. Like Sylvester McCoy at the very last 12th Doctor episode. Hey guys, how's it going? No, but I don't. Maybe I don't know because no, not from dead people like I said, because Lizard Lady said he made young. He thought of someone young, so maybe he just pictures them in his mind.
It's not their real bodies. It's just his body changes to look like that.
Yeah, what he's imagining because like she said, who did he think?
He became who you wanted him to be.
Yeah, to fit in, and like in Let's Kill Hitler, she was regenerating, she's like, shut up, Dad, I'm trying to think of a dress size.
Oh.
Remember that?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yep. What's your favorite Capaldi line? So far.
Oh my gosh. I do not need a sword. I am the doctor, and this is my spoon.
I think a lot of people like the, these are attack eyebrows. The eyebrow rant. Have you ever had that nightmare that he was talking about in the...
No, actually.
I haven't either.
Oh, well, we might get it when we're older because...
Maybe.
Like that old lady showed.
Right.
And, but what's your favorite David Tennant line? I just, thought of that one. There's a lot of good David Tennant lines.
There is a lot of good David Tennant lines.
I like, my favorite one is, and it's a fighting hand!
That's a good one.
It just came to mind.
I can't think of any right now.
Okay.
I just like a lot of his lines. Mm-hmm. Plus, I'm trying not to talk as much and let you talk more.
Okay. You don't talk too much.
How would you deal with,
Wind!
I skipped a question. Hold on. If you could meet any doctor, which one would you want to meet? Any of the doctor incarnations, regenerations.
David Tennant.
Yeah?
I wouldn't bring you. Sorry.
No?
Oh my gosh, that pine cone just came out of nowhere.
I know, it's very windy.
We're blowing pine cones out of the trees.
Alright, how would you deal with a possessed pack of ood hunting you in a labyrinth?
Well, hopefully I'd carry scissors and just cut through the hedges, if it's a hedge.
Oh, in the labyrinth and just run through?
Just like, I'm getting
What if
out
it was
of
like
here.
a labyrinth of hallways? Or metal corridors?
Metal corridor, okay. If it was metal, like a small metal, so like you can't like just cut around them. So
I don't know.
Okay, because if it's small, then I'd put my hands and my feet up against
and just go up like that.
Go up, then I'd stand on top and run, and so I could and then I could see the end.
Well, a labyrinth could be any maze of things. It could be inside a building.
Ugh!
Okay.
I just figure out that I'm toast and
just figure you're toast.
Just give up. I'm just like, give me that ball. I'm toast.
Get back over here.
Oh, okay.
Do you think Rupert Pink will become a traveling companion like Rory did? I hope so.
Me too.
I like him.
I know he is because I looked it up.
Spoilers.
So, and the guy said it runs in the family.
True. That's true. I think people assume that means that Clara is part of their family. I don't know that that's a foregone conclusion, though.
I think they get married because she's like, it's a family heirloom. He's like, I know.
I know. There seemed to be that. We'll see. We'll see. When Clara was linked to the TARDIS and thought about Mr. Pink, why didn't she tell the Doctor what her distraction was?
Wait, what?
When he hooked her into the TARDIS,
mm-hmm.
and he said, "Don't get distracted," and she thought about Danny Pink, and then he said, "What were you thinking of? Why didn't she tell him what she was thinking of?"
Because he's a soldier.
Why didn't she tell it? Because he doesn't like soldiers. Oh, that's a good thought. I thought she was just sort of embarrassed to have been thinking about him. She didn't want to tell him about her date or anything. Mm-hmm. Why didn't Clara tell the Doctor it was her under the bed? How'd she get to the barn if Gallifrey is time locked? Look, I wrote these early this morning when I first got up. The handwriting is very bad.
Yeah. It's okay. But if Gallifrey's
How'd she get to Gallifrey if it's time locked?
you know that piece of light, look what happens. Sorry. Anyway, I just think it's funny. But I think it's untime locked, actually.
You think so now?
Because of... No.
I don't
Maybe
know.
that barn wasn't actually on Gallifrey.
I thought of that too. Like maybe it was like a.
Because then how'd the ninth Doctor get to it, too, with the button? And park the TARDIS way over there.
I don't know.
I think it's not even on that, because he's like, he'll never make a Time Lord. I think they have to actually travel to it. And then, he never said he actually lived on Gallifrey. He just said he fought there.
I don't know. Huh. And why didn't Clara tell the Doctor it was her under the bed?
Oh, well, I don't know, because then I'd be like, wait, what?
Oh, he wouldn't slap her.
I know, I'm just kidding. But he'd be like, no, why didn't you tell me this before? She's like, I don't know. And then he disowns her, and then the TARDIS explodes because it liked Clara, and then the world ends.
Okay. My goodness. All right, this is the last question. How many Doctor Who series have you seen? All of them?
No. That's silly. How many are there?
I don't know. Well,
let me just count. Well, I've seen... Okay.
I don't know how many series. I don't know how many Doctors. I don't know how many series there were. Dad does.
Okay, but the series, and I've seen all the Doctors episodes. I've seen all the Doctors, but the series I've seen, one of the first Doctor, one of the second, two of the third, one of the...
We've skipped around. You've seen a good portion of every Doctor.
Yeah, and then...
I would guess that you've seen at least one from every series. I would at least one from every series is my guess.
Yeah, I've seen, like, entire series.
Well,
because
yeah,
I wouldn't start a series and then cut off, so...
And then you went back even without Dad and was watching them on Netflix by yourself.
I forgot about that. So, yes, I've seen every single one. Not the Lost episodes, though.
Right. Birds.
But otherwise...
So now, again, I meant to look at the preview for next week before we came out here, and we just came home from church, and I totally forgot.
Oh my gosh, okay, let me think.
I know, I can't remember now.
Whoa!
Something
just landed on my neck.
It seemed like one of those episodes was going to be about something completely different and not answer any of our questions, which really irritates me. What are you doing?
A bee just went zzz
Oh.
and hit my neck.
Did you hear what I was saying to you? It seems like one of those episodes next week is going to be one that's like takes us off track, not answer any of our questions.
What was
Just
it
a
about?
distraction. I don't remember. They're going to go somewhere and do something.
The bank!
Oh, they're going to rob a bank. That's right. Why are they robbing a bank?
Maybe it's an evil bank.
I don't know. I guess we'll find out next week. So I guess we'll do another one of these next week then?
Mm-hmm.
We like doing these?
Beep.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Should we say goodbye until... Well, we're going to do an Ask Colin on Wednesday for all the other questions. Not just not Doctor Who questions.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess we'll see you on Wednesday.
Bye, friends.